Josiah sat on the couch, the soft hum of the video game the only sound filling the room. His fingers absently pressed buttons, but his mind wasn't really on the game. His heart was heavy, so heavy that it felt like it might crush him any second. Zoe, his 13-year-old daughter, was practicing her gymnastics in the den again. She knew better, but here she was, deliberately disobeying him again, and before he could say anything, she knocked over a vase, shattering it on the floor. Josiah rushed towards her. "What have I told you about doing that in the house? Look at what you've done." Sarah came rushing in before he even got the first strike in. Zoe fell to the floor as Josiah grabbed her, covering her butt from the blows that were sure to come. The fear was causing her to wet herself before the punishment even began. Sarah longed to intervene. She agreed Zoe needed to be punished for what she had done, but not like this. It was too harsh. And to be honest, Sarah was scared of how Josiah might react if she did. So she did what she always did. She prayed. She had prayed for him their entire marriage, that he could be the husband and father that she knew he could be, if he would just turn to God. The sight of it, of her fear, was almost more than he could take. "Why are you peeing yourself? You are 13. Act like it." Sarah took her daughter to get cleaned up and comfort her. Josiah could feel the weight of her gaze on him, the disappointment in her eyes like a constant reminder of how much he'd failed. After they left the room, Josiah punched the wall hard enough to leave a hole. "Why does she stay with me? I demanded so much from her. I hate what I'm doing to them. What is wrong with me?" His mind kept racing, replaying everything what he'd done and what he'd failed to do. The bitterness kept growing as he thought about all the years of pain, the trauma, the cruelty from others that he had endured, all the love he once thought he had for his family, for Sarah and the kids, now felt like it was just a faded memory. He couldn't even remember the last time he had done something good for them, something that didn't come with selfish motives. His hand reached up and rubbed his face, trying to clear his thoughts. The weight of it all, the heaviness in his chest, was suffocating. And then the thought came, the gun in his closet. He had it hidden away so the kids wouldn't find it, but now it beckoned him like an escape hatch. But what about my family? How will they make it without my income? Should I take them with me? Protect them from the pain of losing their father? What if Sarah remarries? Will he be worse than me? I can't let the kids get hurt. They would be better off dead, too. No. He felt tears welling up, choking him, and he put his hands over his face, covering his eyes, trying to push it all back. He couldn't think like this. The guilt washed over him, thick and suffocating. He didn't know what he was doing anymore. He didn't know who he was or how to fix what he'd broken. The darkness was so strong, but he couldn't ignore the fear of what would happen to him when it was over. But then reality hit him, the truth he had been denying for years. But then reality hit him, the truth he had been denying for years. Hell wasn't just a story, and if he died like this... Josiah crashed to his knees, and for the first time in years he prayed, "God, I have tried to pretend all these years that you weren't real. Look where that has gotten me. If I keep going like this, I'll die. I know how this ends." Josiah spoke through his sobs, "And I'm afraid, God, because I keep thinking those thoughts. God, I surrender.